Today we're doing our lesson and everything's going to have to do with flowers. So before we get started, I want you to gather a couple of things. I want you to find something red, something pink, something blue, something yellow, something orange, and something purple. Okay, I'm going to say that one more time. And then you can pause the video and go find these something. Doesn't have to be anything specific, just something these colors. Red, pink, blue, yellow, orange, and purple. Okay, so pause the video and then come back and we're gonna sing a song about flowers that you'll need all those different colors for, okay? You're back.
Wow, look at all the flowers. There's so many pretty colors. Sing a song of flowers, flowers all around. Flowers that are growing in the ground. Flowers of every color, they look so pretty too. Red and pink, orange and yellow, blue and purple too. Red, pink, orange, yellow, blue, and purple too. Sing a song of flowers, flowers all around. Flowers that are growing in the ground. Flowers of every color, they look so pretty too. Red and pink, orange and yellow, blue and purple too.
I missed blue.
Red, orange, yellow, blue, and purple too.
Okay, now I have for you a little video that we're going to do. And in this video, we are going to have some fun learning about some different, oops, I need to make sure that you can see it. Hold on. There. Okay. So you're going to have to stand up and we're going to do the parts of a flower all together. Ready?
Flowers, stem, leaves, and roots, leaves and roots. Flowers, stem, leaves, and roots, leaves and roots. And all it takes is sun and showers. And the seed grows into a flower. Faster! Flowers, stem, leaves, and roots, leaves and roots. Flowers, stem, leaves, and roots, leaves and roots. And all it takes is sun and showers. And the seed grows into a flower. Faster! Flowers, stem, leaves, and roots, leaves and roots. Flowers, stem, leaves, and roots, leaves and roots. And all it takes is sun and showers. And the seed grows into a flower. Super fast! Flowers, stem, leaves, and roots, leaves and roots. Flowers, stem, leaves, and roots, leaves and roots. And all it takes is sun and showers. And the seed grows into a flower.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, just like flowers have different parts, so does the violin. So we're going to take a look at my violin and talk about a few of the different parts. So we're going to start at the top. This is a violin scroll. If you've read about the scrolls in the Bible, this kind of reminds me of what that would be like because it is in a circular pattern. And then here we have pegs. These are called the pegs of the violin, okay? And then here are all of the strings, and they're on this black part, and we call this the fingerboard because this is where our fingers play when you're playing the violin. Then these, if you play or if you learn how to write cursive when you're older, these kind of look like a fancy F. And these are called the F holes. Okay? And a little bit, you can see these little tiny lines right here. And it's kind of like the line that goes across an F. So that's called the F hole. And then this right here is called the bridge. Kind of like it's a bridge that you know about, like that you would walk across, but it's a bridge for the strings. And here we have a tuner, and that helps to make sure the strings sound like they're supposed to. And then this is called a chin rest. I like to call it a jaw rest because our violin is held with our jaw. Can you feel your jaw bone right here? And then if you push right behind that jawbone, it's kind of squishy. And that is what we place, and it helps us to hold our violin, that part right there. So you don't actually hold your violin with your hand. Your violin will be held with your jaw and your shoulder. And those are the parts of a violin, which is just as wonderful and beautiful as a flower. Okay, so I have one more thing for us to do, and then I have something special for you to watch. And this last thing we're going to do is called body bowing, okay? And so when you play violin, you are going to use your bow arm, which is this hand, to make beautiful, beautiful tone with your violin. But you have to learn to do up bows and down bows. So when we do body bowing, we do this. We go up and down like our bow would go down and up, down and up. So we're going to do flower garden, okay? So, but today we're going to do it with our body, okay? Flower garden, okay? If you learned about syllables, flower garden. Okay, we're going to go up and down. Flower garden. And we're going to keep on doing that. Flower garden, flower garden. And it's kind of like taka, taka, stop, stop. Flower, flower garden. Okay, so we're going to do that a couple of times and sing taka, taka, stop, stop. Flower, flower garden. 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 Okay, so now we can do that by scrubbing our arm. So get your bow arm, and you're going to put it on this side, and we're going to do flower, flower garden, 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 flower, flower garden. Good job. And that's the beginning of Twinkles that you'll learn to play violin with. So we learned all about flowers and garden things today, and I would like to share with you a video of a little girl playing a song called Happy Farmer. Doesn't she have beautiful tone and play so beautifully? I just absolutely loved listening to her play The Happy Farmer. And speaking of the happy farmer, I have an idea of something that you could do today. So let me share with you a picture of something that I am going to do with my kids today. So this is what I am going to do with them today. So what you need to do is ask mom or whoever you're with today if you can get a little bit of tape, okay? This is a masking tape, okay? And you put the sticky side out and wrap it around your wrist. And then you go outside, and we only pick things that mom or whoever you're with says that you can pick. So we're not going to go in our neighbor's yard and pick flowers from their yard. We want to pick flowers from either our own yard that an adult says are okay, or you can find things like this. This little boy or girl found some berries or even things off of your trees, and make yourself a little garden bracelet of things that you might find outside. You could even use grass and dandelions, or you could go on a walk and see if there's things out in nature that you can find to put on your bracelet. So I hope that you have fun doing this today or sometime this week if you have time. So I will talk with you next time, and I hope you have a wonderful day.